Hi everyone, I'm Madhura Girish and welcome to this brand new course on Sidhi and Nidhi. I am sure a lot of you must have heard this particular word or phrase that Siddhi Nidhi ke data in Hanuman Chalis. And yes, these are the gifts that were granted by Ma Sita to Hanumanji. And he was someone who used these Siddhis and Nidhis at various places in various ways to conquer the challenges that he had. I'm sure as children, when we saw Ramayana and when we saw Hanumanji suddenly becoming so big, suddenly become so small, suddenly flying from one place to the other, we thought that he's a god and he can do this, and he's someone who is having those supernatural powers, and that is why he's able to do this. And later we came to know that these are just animations, and they've just done this through some animated ways, and that is why he becomes suddenly big and suddenly small. And then our logical mind says, maybe this is just a fiction, this is somebody's imagination, it's not possible for a human being to do this. But let me tell you something very surprising. Siddhi is nothing but a power or a supernatural power that a person possesses and can possess. And after seeing this course, even you can have all the siddhis which I'm going to tell you. And if you are thinking that how is it even possible, let me tell you that the siddhis that Hanumanji got at that particular point, was bestowed with during Ramayana, was something that he used to the utmost perfection. And we also can attain these siddhis in our present life in various ways, and use these siddhis to conquer our challenges, because the challenges that he got at that particular point of time, challenges that they had at that time, is way too different than what challenges we have in this life, in this times. So definitely the siddhis that we have are going to be the same to what Hanumanji had, but how we are going to use it is a little different, and it is going to be relevant for today's life, because we are not someone who is going to run from here and bring something like Sanjeevani from up above from the hills. No, our challenges are very different. So let's first understand the word Siddhi. Siddhi actually means a power which is attained, and Nidhi means a treasure. So a treasure is something that is very, very precious and needs to be treasured, in fact. So there are 9 treasures which also we need to keep and treasure it and use it. And the 8 siddhis which we also can learn about it, know about it, and then practice them in our day-to-day life and see that how we can also become powerful. Now, when I say that these are supernatural powers, and when I say that these are powers that normal people do not have, let me tell you, all of us in this universe, the moment we are born, are actually having the capacity to get these supernatural powers. It's just that we have not focused. Let me give you a few examples of these supernatural powers. I'm sure that on YouTube you must have seen once, there is this man who is in the snow with a stick and a dog. And the Indian army actually saw him that he is in absolutely 100% snow all the time, and this went viral. And then the Indian army captured this video and asked him to come nearby, so that they actually capture his face and try to see that who is this man. He came very close to the camera and then he walked away back, and they took this video till this man walked, and then he disappeared. He went so far. Now when people saw this, they thought this is animation or something. No, this is a man who has attained Siddhi, where he is able to conquer the cold weather, where he is able to adjust and adapt to this particular cold weather, where now he's not wearing any clothes except for his basic clothes. He has nothing on, and still he is able to survive in that cold minus degree. I don't know how much is the degree there, and he is very comfortable. And the Indian army is all packed completely, and they are saying, I really wonder how this man survives. And the entire world went gaga over it and said that how is this man even surviving there? But he has attained certain siddhi, and it is possible for many more people like that over there who have attained siddhi, who sometimes adapt to extreme cold weathers, extreme hot weathers, extreme various weathers which are not so normal for all of us to be able to survive. I mean, I had been to Kulu Manali once, and I remember that it is not possible to stay in snow for more than 15 minutes or so. We've been to Snow City so many times, and it's not possible to play there for more than 15 minutes. We feel scared, and when we go there, we are packed with a full jacket and full pant and boots and cap and gloves, and after that it is difficult for us. So if someone is able to survive there completely, it is a Siddhi. So like that, we have a lot of people who are just going to tell your fortune by just closing their just they look at your face and they are able to tell your entire history. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this also. Babajis of some various places suddenly tell you what has happened in your life, and they also help you with remedies, and they help you to cure it also. Now this is something that is also a Siddhi, and it is something that can be attained. So there's nothing surprising about it. It is definitely true. It is not that they are faking it or making it, and it's not that they're just doing some loafing about by telling you and fooling you. It is indeed a Siddhi which they have attained using certain techniques and using certain methods over a period of time. Now, what I would say is, when I learned about this, I understood that these are so beautiful powers which we also can learn in our day-to-day life. So let's get started and understand what are these different Siddhis and different Nidhis. So if you're excited to, definitely get started.